History would not forgive President Olusegun Obasanjo for letting Boko people breed in Nigeria. General Olusegun Obasanjo is one of the past people who have ruled Nigeria in its golden era. General Olusegun Obasanjo ruled Nigeria as a military head of state and also as a civilian president after it gained freedom from the Nigerian military bondage. After ruling as the Nigerian head of state from 1976 to 1979, he ruled as the Nigerian first ever civilian president on the 29th of May 1999, freeing Nigeria from 16 years of military rule. In 2002, under Olusegun Obasanjo's rule as a civilian president by Mohammed Yusuf in Maiduguri to allegedly fight for Islam, but inside, they were already planning on how to ruin Nigeria from the inside. If Olusegun Obasanjo had been conscious of the situation and put every activities they carry out under close surveillance, we might not have had this case as it is now. Boko people were planning what they would do inside them, and the time came. In 2009, Abubakar Shekau took over as the leader of the terrorist group Boko people. Boko people now began to show true signs of their urge to destroy Nigeria as they completely shifted their aim from purifying Islam in the northern part of Nigeria to terrorism. Since then, this terrorist group named Boko People has killed hundreds of thousands of people and destroyed millions of homes and was ranked the hottest property in terrorism at some point in time. But if they didn't have evil intention in them, they wouldn't have done all they did. Today, Boko people has turned blessed marriages into a bitter ones. They have turned parents childless. They have rendered millions of families homeless. They have turned the rich to poor. They have turned people with good health to those who are now addicted to being in hospital always. They have turned the hopeful to hopeless. They have turned good and patriot Nigerians to bad and destructive citizens. They have made hopeful citizens lose hope in their good leaders as they can't control their activities. They have made the smart people look stupid. If Olusegun Obasanjo have wiped them out like the Niger Delta militancy case, I don't think they would have any hope today. After it founded in 2002, Boko people increasingly radicalization led to the suppression operation by the Nigerian military forces and the summary execution of its leader Muhammad Yusuf in July 2009. Its unexpected resurgence following a mass prison break in September 2010 was accompanied by increasingly sophisticated attacks, initially against soft targets but progressing in 2011 to include suicide bombings of police buildings and the United Nations office in Abuja. The government establishment of a state of emergency at the beginning of 2012 extended in the following years to cover the entire northeast of Nigeria, led to an increase in both security force abuses and militant attacks. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, it is confirmed of a truth, Olusegun Obasanjo contributed to what Nigeria is experiencing today. That we are experiencing this high level of insecurity is as a result of General Olusegun Obasanjo's negligence and I don't care attitude during his administration. If he has paid attention by by doing justice to this issue of Boko people, handling them once and for all and wiping them out completely, we wouldn't have been experiencing what we are experiencing today. You understand? So these people took advantage of that period, to get themselves advanced, and then became saw Nigerian as a country that can do nothing, even if they keep terrorizing them and making unnecessary demands. Understand? So, of a truth, General Olusegun Obasanjo contributed. So, if we are tracing insecurity in Nigeria, we should trace it right from the regime of General Olusegun Obasanjo, because his regime contributed to it. You get it? In as much as General Muhammad Buhari has contributed, Olusegun Obasanjo also contributed. You get it? You get it? So there is a connection between the both administration. Are you getting it? In the case of Jonathan, though he tried, but he didn't do justice to that. Are you getting it? So if Olusegun Obasanjo is saying anything concerning the Boko people, then he should be making reference to his administration, because his administration also contributed to that fact. So what I will be saying, what I will be expecting from them is looking for finding a final remedy, a final solution to the situation, finding a lasting solution to the matter, to see how these Boko people can be completely wiped out and dismissed completely from this country. I get it? Because their nuisance is becoming too alarming, and it's increasing by the day. The way they are terrorizing different states on daily basis, my dear, is becoming too alarming. Today you hear the Boko people killed, raped, kidnapped in so place in the southeast. Next tomorrow you hear they did another one in another. In fact, their their terrorism is getting out of hand, and Nigerian as a country really need to do something about it once and for all. You understand? They really need to do something about it once and for all. Enough is enough. President Buhari is becoming too weak concerning the issue, and it's giving Nigerians a lot of concern. I think so. Something should be done about it. The international organizations and international country, they are on their own parts. They are trying. They are trying, because it was their move that actually got rid of the late Shekau. Are you getting it now? So if Nigerian government can take that positive move taken by Donald Trump, you know, definitely this Boko Haram issue will be a thing of the past. But because we keep condoling their excesses, because we keep overlooking them, believing that these people cannot do anything and all of that, and for the fact that the group is actually coming from it's actually coming from from someone in the upper class. You understand now? That is our belief, that someone will be behind the sponsoring of this group, but then the person is still playing a face off. But no matter how he try to play a complete face off, he will still be caught one day. But then that is what the government is supposed to do. That is what it's supposed to do. To try to get rid of the person sponsoring the group, just like Adamu Alero is caught. You understand? So that is the issue about that. So let us try and do something about it, and then put an end to these too many killings in Nigeria. All right. So my viewers, what's your take on this? Please don't forget to leave your comment behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.